Stick them up.
Okay, so today we're packing up everything, making lists. I've made like what, 6 lists. Then we're gonna
make 6 lists of
lists. Yeah, he likes to do that. 2 of our orders that we've made are still not delivered. This is like day 10. So
COVID.
well, yeah, but enough of that. It is what it is. They'll get here when they get here. But the thing is, we leave tomorrow and we're like 4 items shy of what technically everybody says that we should have when we pick up our RV, and we ordered them. It just...
But the stuff that we're short on for our day 1 RV stuff is not stuff to freak out about. It's stuff like the poop hose. It's stuff like if you were going to be sleeping that night and you're planning on like a long trip, most def gotta have your hoses, gotta have all your other craziness and blah 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 blah.
But since we're picking it up and bringing it home, if we're putting it in the lot, then we're coming back to the house and starting the transition over. We can wait for those items to show up. So
yeah, we don't have to necessarily worry about having a poop hose to evacuate poop when we don't plan on pooping in it right now.
It's just getting it. That's 911 right now. But it's the chalk blocks that still are not. They actually got pushed back till May 6th. So.
Which we may just pick up a couple extras, mate.
Yeah.
If it's one thing that we've learned from talking to everybody at RV stuff, there is nothing, even to include metal chalk blocks, that lasts forever. They all wear down, break down. So it doesn't bother me to spend an extra 10-15 bucks to pick up a couple of pieces of rubber that'll help us out when we stop places. You know, even though contrary to popular belief, it doesn't hurt if you chalk your truck as well as the bank trailer as well. It's one thing I've learned in the military. Driving big old huge trucks all over the place, that if if it's important enough to put something to stop the truck on the trailer, you should probably put something on there to stop the truck too, just because it is, in our case, it is almost 1/3 of the entire gross vehicle weight we're going to have. So we should make sure we kick that stuff off, you know what I mean? It sounds cool to do that.
And yesterday when we were putting the TPMS monitors on the tire on the truck.
Yeah, right here you can see it.
Yeah. After watching many vehicles and actually trying to put airs in the Jeep, our little Jeep, not my other Jeep, it was told to me from other people, and then I was reconfirmed watching Changing Lanes, that the tire air systems that they have on base are not strong enough to put air in our tires, these diesel 110 trucks.
Your average tire inflation station at a gas station only does 60 to 65 psi. So
they've been actually releasing air out of our tires instead of putting air in it. So
yeah, we've been getting hosed at the drive-thru, Tommy.
So and there is no truck stops near us that have enough. Maybe we can go to tire if the tire discount tire if they're open.
Are you talking about the one here, Carl's Tire?
No, Discount Tire Company. Well, maybe the tire place up here. If they're open, if we can ask them to put air in our tires.
Well, they could. One of the things we're going to go look for is an actual tire pump.
Tire pump to be able to have the ability to put air into our tires should something like this happen, like we noticed. We're underinflated by 10 pounds. That's bad. 10 pounds, bad. So we're gonna go and take care of that. But anyways, hello.
What up, fool?
We are actually, we left about an hour plus ago, and we are on our way to Mesa, Arizona to pick up our RV. It's early in the morning. We got up at butt crack 30 in the morning. The sun hadn't even opened up its eyes yet. So we are just trying to make way and get things done in one day and make our way back to base. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done this morning.
then it just decided to keep going.
As soon as we started going, and yeah, the back tires got it. So there was nothing we could do about it. I mean, we're on the highway. It's we're heading over 60 right now, and it's that.
It was a hairline decision.
He's been doing this for the last hour. So he's been cracking jokes about Bertha having a hair up her butt, and
but now she has a hair on her butt. She does.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is things
hopping along down the road.
Hairline decision.
Well, and you think about it, we also killed one. We ran through a small little mini swarm of looked like desert locusts that were going across. So right after we hit the button, so it's like, hey, Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, we got it. We're there.
It's been that kind of a morning.
That's all, folks.
Well, we have made it into Arizona. So we have 2 hours left before our destination. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we will make our destination.
I should get to it.
It's like the drive. Well, it's like we couldn't get out of California. Like, you know how like when you want to get somewhere and it's just you can't get there fast enough. So yeah. All right, back. Bye. We just found a road entering into Arizona that was bad. It wobbled. It made my wobbly bits wobble so bad that it hurt. It was not nice. I don't know how people can drive on it.
It's because there were sections going on. So there's sections on the interstate, if you don't know this, that actually have bits and pieces in them to help them measure speed and weight ratios and all kinds of other stuff.
But that was bad.
Yes. They section off the road in little small spots to have different sensors at different sections. The problem is over the time with lots of different
weighted
trucks
vehicles
and super huge trailers and all this other stuff like that for large 18-wheelers, they're putting pressure. And as they come up on one split side back down to the other middle side and so on, so on, over time it gets worse and worse to where you start doing this number right here, which is what we were doing.
That's exactly right. Like,
and of course, Mama there is like, what are you doing? What's wrong with the truck? It was like, it's the road.
it felt like if we would have had flat tires. Like, oh my gosh.
And of course she was like, well, what the hell? It's like, trust me. So
I did. What the hell?
The road.
Arizona, fix your damn roads. That's not nice.
This is the interstate. That's the funny part.
Yeah, this is like, and I'm not moving my hand. This is the whole truck moving. This ain't nice.
But if I switch lanes back over to the other lane,
Yeah, that was a slow lane. You come over to
it goes away.
You go into what's supposed to be the passing lane. It's smooth. What the hell, people? Okay, so just wanted to share that interesting wobbly bit.